Why is this so big? I measured this twice, like 4 times.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Property series on the Waking Up From Work podcast YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, this is where we're covering our renovation of a 1850s farm property in Maine, turning it into a recording studio, artist living space, Airbnb, and place for us to live too. So on this channel, you will see behind the scenes of our renovation, business, finance, mindset, day-to-day, and everything that goes into doing that stuff to do those things.
And on today's video, we are laying the subfloor. Finally, this has been a project that is a long time coming for us. We had a lot of setbacks between the actual project and life, so finally we are getting the subfloor laid in the downstairs of the apartment and the bathroom for the apartment. So great progress for us personally.
If you want to see the video of us ripping up the floor that we had to replace before we could put this back down, check out the video up above. I'll have that link right there so you can see us going through that.
And if you're liking the content that we put out, make sure to click that subscribe button down below, smash the like, hit the bell, leave us a comment about how we're doing things wrong or what we're doing right, but we're probably doing more wrong than we are doing right. We put out videos every other Friday, so be sure to hit that bell so that way you're notified when we release them.
Yes. And thank you guys, everyone who's been watching the series so far. We really appreciate you keeping up with us on here and keeping up with us in the comments and letting us know how you're doing. So
let's get ready to hustle.
We've done something terrible. Can't help it. We're just animals. We've done something terrible. Can't help it. We're just animals. Fight like a tiger.
Why is this so big? I measured this twice, like 4 times. So here is where I made a noob mistake, and I brought up the wrong half of the board that I cut. So I laid this subfloor down the groove because I had the tongue, but I grabbed the wrong one, so I actually need the tongue because I have the groove for it to fit. So now I need to flip this board around to be able to put this board down. Kill me.
I can't find it. Why don't we just stop and open our minds?
Alright, so, disclaimer here. I had no idea what the I was doing. Clearly. So don't run subfloor through a table saw. It didn't go well. I had reasons why. I didn't think I was supposed to, but our sawhorses were terrible. And every time I cut anything, they fell. And I was working alone, and the subfloor is just a smidge too heavy for me to catch. So I thought it would be safer to run it through the table saw. No, don't do that. Just don't do it. We learned. As we get through the video, you'll see I bought better sawhorses. It gets better. But don't use a table saw to cut subfloor. That was the wrong choice.
And buy good sawhorses.
Yes.
That's something that we're very frugal people, and you just can't. You 100% will be angry at yourself when you skimp on sawhorses. It's just a fact.
All that we need of you, and we don't see it. We're looking for what we want, but do we need it? Why don't we just stop and open our minds? Why don't we just stop? I won't go, won't you stay with me? Stay with me. I won't go, won't you stay with me? Stay with me.
I mean, this feels pretty solid now that we did this, though, I will say.
Maybe it's in my mind. Am I really doing anything right? Why don't we just stop and open our minds? Why don't we just stop? I won't go, won't you stay with me? Stay with me. I won't go, won't you stay with me? Stay with me. Don't have to pick a side now. Please don't go, please don't go. Don't have to pick a side now. I won't go, won't you stay with me? Stay with me. I won't go, won't you stay with me? Stay with me.
So, today's project is we are finally laying down the subfloor. Woo! We had to rip it up because we had some moisture issues in this living room section of the apartment. So now we're gonna finally lay it back down. It has been a long time coming because we keep getting distracted by life that we've had to typically do, the family and friends we've had to do, so we have been pushed back a lot. Enjoyed all the events, but it is definitely costing us our timeline, which is money. So now, today, we are finally going to lay this subfloor down, and I am pumped because it'll finally just get us back to square one. First, our plumbers asked if they could leave all of their stuff here, and we said yes, because we didn't think we'd get to the subfloor, but now we have to move it all. But we agreed, we told them they could be here, so now I have to move all their stuff, so I'm gonna get started cleaning while Dave is still working on his audio work this morning. So yeah, it's time to finally get after it. dark stain here is not actually water damage. This used to be a garage, so we believe it's an oil stain, but we know it's not water damage because when we try and gouge it, absolutely nothing happens. Where the boards that had water damage, when we did that, it just poked a hole right through. So that's been our little tip and trick. I don't know if that's the right way, because that's the way that makes sense in my brain. But this is just an oil stain.
Supposed to be a big construction weekend with my parents coming up to help us out with like a ton of framing and subfloor and stuff to the dumpster and like basically just a ridiculous amount of work. We woke up early, it's like 6 something. It's a completely sunny, beautiful day out. And we lost power. So all of our saws and our power tools and everything that's needed to be productive will not work right now. And that's not good. So
Thanks, CMP.
blue skies. Like, are you f***ing kidding me? Look at this outside. What is causing a power outage right now? I used to... Is that good over here?
I think I'm up.
Yeah, it's good.
We're doing. Oh, walls are not straight, which is anyone could have guessed, and we didn't realize that till we already laid down the first board. So now nothing is flush, so we had to put this little wedge in to make it so that way this edge is actually straight. Amateur hour, people. Amateur hour. Still not straight. I mean, if you notice, this edge is in the groove, and this edge is in the groove.
Yeah.
And this is less than that, but
I feel like they did a better job than us.
well, they didn't have tongue and groove.
Oh, so they just put it in. They-
Now I'm understanding why they didn't.
Yeah. That's probably why, isn't it?
Yeah.
They figured that out. Us, dude. I wish we had a rubber mallet. That's what you're supposed to have.
I wish we had straight walls.
We should. Yeah, that'd probably be number 1. houses, they don't give a f. They don't give a f about you. Old houses.
So this is like our handy dandy notepad of all of our measurements and everything. And I just went to grab it to measure out this crazy stair situation. And it was open to the page of the offers that we had when we sold our first house in Milford in 2019.
That's what got us the money to do Tennessee.
And that's what got us the money that launched us into Tennessee, that launched us into here.
It wants us into renovating.
And for perspective, you know, look, as you can see from these prices, we sold for about $245. That's what all the offers are in 2019, and we bought the house for what? $180.
192.
192, and we made that much money, and we did basically no work to it. We painted like 3 rooms.
Yeah, and because we had it for over 3 years, and we were a married couple, there was a tax exempt rule.
So we paid no taxes.
We paid no taxes on the gain, which is crazy.
And we didn't plan that at all.
No, but now you know a cheat code because we just found that out when it happened, and it was the best thing ever. So.
Walls closing in, I get
Alright, so we're measuring to cut out for the stairs. And this is where it starts. And this is a factory setting straight line. And this is where it starts. And then it keeps going. And now it crosses over the line. That's how not plumb our house is.
Subfloor for an old house.
but you confident with no dub. Base, earth shattering, got the plans to make the coast break. Keep acting like you can stop me with a closed gate. Keep acting like how I kill it ain't a cold case. High above the law, defy the odds. Why the rules bend your set defenses? Try me if you wanna. We gon' move against the waves and blow you out the water. Cutting up the tide, calling that divide and conquer. I'm one of a kind, but the skies is a baller. Born out the terror era, hear of what the sons do. Y'all gon' see them raised like they taking out the sunroof. It's a good day, it's the same in the dust too. Ain't no chance I'm relaxing. Oh, you acting savage, so it's tragic, you a pump fake. Motto for my city, plain and simple, set the runway. Had to run them out of the town right after snatching the crown. My path renowned, there's no melodies are profound. Cause they don't do it like this. Class of the move at your wrist. Crafting the tools that gon' get us past all the truths that's so fixed. Would've kept us under and bound if I wasn't bold with my wits. For the pavement breaking the ground, so I know they gon' know who this is. Yeah, base, earth shattering, got the plans to make the coast break.
We don't have like a cord circular? We don't have a corded circular?
No. We have a bunch of old DeWalt that has the old DeWalt batteries. All of those are dead for good. So we bought a new DeWalt circular saw, and that doesn't come with a battery, so we bought a battery that day.
We bought a singular battery.
Yeah.
What happened, Dave?
It died in the middle of this, trying to do this one stair piece. It died, and we have no other circular saw, and we are going to go get another battery, but we want this one piece of God-forsaken board in. So I'm gonna hand saw this, and I'm just gonna hand saw this. I don't even know how that's gonna work.
One of a kind, but the skies is a baller.
Not as bad as you'd think it would.
It could have been worse. I do it that way. can't get it any better than that.
That's gonna be the best you can get, I can tell you right now.
Right now too, because I'm doing this for like 30 minutes.
Because that meets there, right?
Kinda, not really.
I mean, it's no worse than our one over here, pretty much, right?
God, this is terrible.
It is.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
This thing.
Just.
Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys, to the end. Means a lot to us. Thank you. If you liked what you saw, sure you did because you lasted this long, make sure to subscribe down below and hit the like and the notification bell. We put out videos every other Friday, so be sure to keep up with us because this is a big journey that we're on.
If you want to get more details on some other entrepreneurs, musicians, creators out there going after their dreams or what they want to do as their passion, be sure to check out the podcast, wakingupfromwork.com. Waking Up From Work podcast is the podcast we do weekly, interviewing people like that, going through what it is that they're up to and how they got there. So hang out with us right there. If you want to keep up with us more on the daily, at Dave Wake Up on social or at Wake Up Properties, you can see TikTok, Instagram, Clubhouse, pretty much everything. We're out there and about under those tags. You can come hang with us, chat with us, let us know how you're doing.
All right, so we're curious. We want to know. Let us know down below, what tools have you used that weren't the correct tool for the job, but got it done? Because that's a lot of what this project is, because money is a real thing, and you can't buy every tool under the sun. So let us know how you guys got creative in getting it done with what you had on hand. And we also want to know, have you ever struggled to lay subfloor? Because we didn't think this would be a struggle, and it was. So let us know down below if you've had to struggle with something that you didn't think was going to be a struggle.
If you want to check out the rest of the series, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to pop that right up here. You can check out all the videos in the Wake Up Property series and see how we got to where we're at right now.
All right, we'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you.